Warning: the show you are about to watch is for comedic purposes only. We strive to entertain and make you laugh. We strive to keep things family friendly and keep it at a PG-13 rating. The show itself covers news topics that you probably don't see every day, pop culture, TV shows, movies, video games, and a redneck. If we make you laugh just once, then we're doing our jobs. If you get offended in any way whatsoever, go cry to your mom because these two military veterans don't want to hear about it. So sit back, relax, join in on the shenanigans, and enjoy the show. Broadcasting straight to you from the good old interwebs on Accidental Punch TV, it's The Sully Show. Starring JT Hollis and the not-so-mastermind of the entire program, Sully. Join us in our viewer chat. And now, here's Sully!
That's right. I'm here. You should be here too, and if you're not, come on in, have some fun with us. Welcome, everybody, to the Sully Show. It's Tuesday night, which means take all your cares and send them out the door, because we're here to make you forget about life and have some fun. With me today, as always, is my friend, my redneck brother from another mother. You know him as the chain-smoking, toothless wonder singer himself. The man, the myth, the legend, the one, the only, JT Hollis. Hello, JT.
Did you say something to me?
Yes, I did.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear it. I was lost in some frickin' land somewhere.
He was saying he was having fun in La La Land.
La La Land, that's it. It's pretty bad when your brain can't even think of La La Land.
It kind of is. Kind of is.
Not a good start for me for the show.
No. Come on into the chat room, twitch.tv/accidental punch. That's where we're live. You can also chime in using Kick as well as DLive, YouTube, Facebook. We're all over, and we're trying to do whatever we can to make you laugh and have a good time. For all the mothers that are out there, I hope you all had a wonderful and happy Mother's Day, which was, just 3 days ago. Including Hidden Nature, who was celebrating her first Mother's Day ever this year, which is awesome sauce.
It's so cute.
It is. He's a little adorable. I didn't get to meet him yet, but he's still a little adorable because she sends pictures all the time.
She does. She puts pictures in the group.
It's
photo,
wonderful.
Or the group chat a lot.
It's wonderful, I tell you. Wonderful.
Well, all his little accomplishments and milestones and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Good stuff. Absolutely.
Good stuff.
It's kind of weird. I'm looking at my my Twitch stream at the moment, and it's telling me my bit rate is low. But yet on my OBS, it's telling me my bit rate is good. So, yeah, I got nothing.
Yeah.
Got nothing.
It doesn't seem to be messing with the video.
No.
Twitch is looking good. So
I'm wondering if it's just this computer and it's, doing whatever it needs to do and it's just being a pain in the ass.
you might have something to do with it.
I mean, I can always check, but I don't know. I don't think it's bad.
But by the way, I am dog sitting tonight, folks. So if you hear Wolf in the background and such, that's what that is.
All like that.
Yes. The young one is trying to get the old one to play and wrestle, and the old one doesn't want to play and wrestle. So.
It's true. It's true. Well, my friend,
There you go.
who do we have in the chat room today?
Well, we got a nice little crew in the chat room tonight. First one in, as usual. Yes, the third silent member of the crew who helps us with our prep sheet all the time. We love having her. She's a great friend, longest subscribing member to the channel, the one and only Lady Death, a.k.a. Nikaya.
Yes.
She is with us. We were just speaking about her and her so handsome young man. One and only Hidden Nature, a.k.a. Amanda, is with us as well.
Mm-hmm.
The master of the clip, CLIP. Mr. Sammy is with us tonight as well. Great to have you along, Sammy. Haven't seen you in a while. And Vera, or Verlyn. Can I just use the first name, or do I say both parts? She just sitting in the corner and just raises her hand.
Present.
Roll hasn't been called yet, but I'm here.
That's what that is. Present.
Yep.
Going through the roll call is what we do. And for those that are interested in being on the roll call, come into the chat room, twitch.tv/accidentalpunch. Join us. Have some fun with us. Which, by the way, I didn't get to talk to you about this.
Uh-oh. Hang on. One sec.
Oh,
I want to say hi to our good friend from across the northern border, the one and only Carol just joined us again. She was back online last night. Great to see her during 2UX in the Park. And the Master of Use Information, Big Tank, just came in and says, hold on, how was I not the first one in when I was here the second Twitch turned on?
that is true. He was. I just went back through the chat, and he was here at 8 o'clock. He even said here. It's there.
I didn't see that. I apologize, Tank. I do apologize. But, ladies first, right? No, that's why I said Nikaya, not because he's a lady.
I know, but I was, just going with the flow of things. So anyway, I didn't get to talk to you about this.
Yeah, you didn't get a chance to talk to me last night about.
No. So, I saw a little thing on Facebook yesterday.
Uh-oh.
No, it's okay. It's nothing bad. It's nothing bad.
You saw it on Facebook. It's automatically an uh-oh.
No, it's not. Our former co-host, Danielle, is officially 7 months sober.
Yes. Big kudos to her.
Which is a huge accomplishment.
Especially for her.
Yes.
Not saying anything bad about her or anything like that, but it's a huge accomplishment.
It's a
for her.
huge step of her changing her life and doing things and making it better for herself.
Well, I mean, those of you that were here when she was here, you'll remember she almost always had a beer or a mixed drink or something in her hand.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So
big kudos to her. I'm very happy for her.
Absolutely. Ooh, is this just happening now? Oh. Okay, hold on. I need to message my neighbor real quick. Is this happening now? Because she just sent me 3 pictures. And you know what? We'll get to it. But so anyway, let me finish D first. That sounded bad, but good at the same time. But we'll go with. We're just going to go with it. So yes, 7 months. 7 months sober. And she sent me a message not too long ago, as in yesterday. And she was wondering if it would be possible for her to come on the show next week or whenever we can and open up and talk about her sobriety. And I went, you know what? I'm going to talk to JT about this because I think this would be a great idea, especially if there's anybody out there that is having issues with drinking or anything else along those lines, So I'm like, you know what? Let me talk to JT about it. And I completely forgot to talk to him about it because we were trying to get 2 episodes of The Bad Batch done yesterday. And I went, that's not a bad idea.
So I'm opening it up to the floor. I'm opening it up not only to JT, because, he is my partner in crime, but everybody else too that knows Danielle or has seen her on the show before and would like her to come back on and talk about her sobriety for a little bit. I mean, I think it would be a pretty good idea. It's the fact that she's opening up, You're muted again, JT.
Sorry. Big Tank says that's an outstanding idea. It will help her by getting her story out.
Absolutely.
And Nikaya says, as the third member, I say absolutely. And she has been sober for 2 years now.
Nice.
So she's been in Danielle's shows.
There you go. So we've got people that can relate, which is good.
Definitely.
So I'm gonna, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna send her a message right now. So we're live right now.
Oh, you're going to bring her in now?
No. I'm just sending her a message.
Oh.
And everyone is in agreement that you should come on and talk about everything. We will make plans. Smiley face with hearts. Because like I said, the fact that she's actually going through this, and there was a time, even JT and I were like, I feel really bad about this because she needed the help. But the fact that she went and did it is a huge milestone to begin with. And
right.
I can't
I think her family came to her about it, didn't they?
I believe so, but we'll find out more when she comes on. So the bad part is she was messaging me on Instagram. I don't really use Instagram that much. I have it. If you guys want to follow me, it's The Real Sully Show on Instagram. There's not much there. I haven't posted anything in years. But I guess I'm going to have to start doing that now. So yeah. So lady that says she'll put a section on the prep sheet when it's time. I'll let you know once we approve of everything and we get everything all situated and all that good stuff. We'll do what we need to do. How did I turn off vanish mode? I don't want to see vanish mode. What? Huh? Turn off vanish mode by swiping up. Okay, there we go. That was weird.
Is your computer playing hell with you again?
No, it was on the phone.
Okay.
Now, as for my neighbor, my neighbor just sent me pictures of a bear in the neighborhood.
Oh, God.
Now, we've had, this is the same bear that tore apart my garbage numerous times. Well, as suspected, we have not one, not two, not three, but 4 bears in the area now.
Oh, God.
Three
At the
of
same
which,
time?
3 of which are her cubs.
Aww.
And I'm very tempted to run upstairs because they ran into the woods, which means they may be coming this way.
Right.
Just to see what's going on. And actually, I'm going to text Christy and let her know, hey, go out in the back, go look out back, see if there's any bears with cubs.
Right.
Hey, go look out back. Look out back. ... There is the bear is back with some little ones, which means
the bear is back and she has her little cubbies. Hey,
yep.
Hey, the bear is back.
Let me see if I can. I want to see if I can pull up the pictures for you guys.
That was pretty good, man. Pretty good.
Oh, and believe me, she took some great pictures too. So let me find her here. There she is.
Big Tank says, this is Mama Bear talking. Okay, you little shits. This is how you get food when you can't find rodents.
We go into the garbage.
Walk down the street and people throw shit at you.
Let's see. Okay, here they are. Oh, she sent me 4 pictures. Wow.
That's right. I wanted to.
Oh boy.
No.
All right, let's see. Yep, here we go. So this is the first picture I'm going to show you guys is from her back deck. So it's from her back deck, okay? And where's my picture? Here it is. And this is in between the side of the house. Let me do that, and we'll just shrink this down a little bit. There we go. There we go. And Christy just looked outside, and she can't see anything. So this is from the back deck. Here's picture 1. So this is in between my neighbor's house and the one next to her. And she's only about 3 houses, maybe 4 houses down. Okay.
Okay.
That's a good sized bear. Good sized bear. This is in the front of the house, which apparently I'm zoomed in too far and in the wrong spot. So let me fix that real quick, because all you see is grass. Hey, grass.
Well, I can see a garbage can there. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's there too. Where'd the picture go? There it is.
7 minutes, sir.
We'll always have 7 minutes, but I thought this was cool. So this was earlier today when Sam was actually out riding her bike.
Ooh.
There's the bear in front of the house. Notice there's no little cubbies here. Okay.
All right. Keep checking things out.
This next one is great. So this one, obviously we can tell what the bear is doing, because let's face it, when you got an itch, you gotta scratch it.
Gotta scratch it.
Gotta scratch that itch. And that's what the trees are there for. Just saying.
Yeah, rubby.
Just putting it out there. And then there's this one. So here's Mama Bear. And there's Baby Bear. Which we figured that this bear was pregnant for quite some time now. Because some of the other pictures that we have of her in the area, she looked quite large. Looked quite
A little
large.
bit big in the middle section there.
Just a little bit. Well, this picture shows all 3 cubs. Which means we have a new family here in the area. Yay! So now the question is, what the hell are we supposed to do about this? Because obviously those bear cubs aren't tagged because they're cubs. So now it's
the
one
only
of
thing
those...
you really can do is reach out to, the local game warden or whatever and report it.
And even with them, they were saying that because of the winter that we had, now we had another warm winter. We really did. Mm-hmm. I mean, even you had a pretty warm winter too. You know? So now it's like they didn't hibernate. They didn't hibernate at all.
Yeah, very well could be.
My neighbor says that they saw 5 total today. So daddy's around here too.
Big Tank says you got a new family that's freeloading on your HOA.
The whole fam.
HOA be HOA be sitting in front of the den. Mow your grass, damn it! Need to mow your grass. It's too tall.
New family freeloading off the HOA. That's a good one, Tank. That's a good one.
I like that one.
That's a good one. So yeah, that's my neighborhood right now in a nutshell. Which, hey, you know what? I think Big Tank is right. It is Lady Death, actually. The bare necessities. I mean, look at them. All three of them. Hey.
Slight correction. Yeah. She said bear, B-A-R-E, and it's actually B-E-A-R.
It's
that's
okay. It's okay. I
her dyslexia kicked in on that one.
I understand what she meant.
I did too. Believe me, I'm fluent in Taiwanese.
And apparently, the correct way to figure things out verbally as well.
Yes.
Verbally as well. Well, since I gave you that little bit of information, it is now time for some useless information. That's right. Useless information from the Book of Useless Information, written by Noel Botham and the Useless Information Society. And we are still currently on foreign translation. And by the way, I do not get a penny for advertising this book. I just think it's awesome, and I'm having fun with it. So, if you want to get the book, go get it. Again, I don't make any money off of it. Let's see. Last week we did curfew, corduroy, and essay, correct? So this week, the word accordion. Yes, that musical instrument. Word accordion comes from the German word Akkord, which means agreement, harmony. The word accordion comes from the German word accord, which means agreement, harmony. And it's spelled A-K-K-O-R-D, not A-C-C-O-R-D. Interesting. The shortest French word with all 5 vowels is oiseau. O-I-S-E-A-U. Oiseau. Meaning bird. The look on JT's face is great.
You want to try that one again?
No. The shortest French word with all 5 vowels is oiseau.
Now I got you.
Meaning bird.
So they made up a word just so they could do that and use all 5 vowels.
Yep.
I want to say hi to Viking Brewer. Just came in and says, is French really a language, though?
It certainly is. It certainly is. I know we had to say France a few times. I mean, who said that?
And our language was derived from theirs.
Yeah.
Or a lot, not all, but a lot.
Anglo-Saxon.
Yes. Also want to say hi to our fellow Jedi,
What's
the one
up?
and only Will, just joined us in the chat room too.
Yeah. So we're gonna do 2 because they're 2 short ones.
Okay.
The last 2. In ancient Greece. In ancient Greece, writing had no space between the words. Yep. In ancient Greece, writing had no space between the words. So everything we're doing now, nope. All together.
It would be hard to decide, although people pretty much write that freaking way anyway with the way that they type.
Yep.
It's not far from it, but yeah, that would be interesting to see.
Yeah.
Trying to read that way.
And the
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say it's like the ones that flip letters around, and if you can read this, you're a
Oh,
genius
yeah.
and all that kind of.
Yeah, that's not true.
Yeah, it can't be because
Everybody
every
can
one of
do
them.
it. Will says dyslexic. No, what he's referring to is the memes that are up there where they change the vowels to numbers. If you can read
like
this, you are
TH3.
yeah. If you can read this, then you're left brain sighted or whatever.
Or they do it phonetically. Those are the fun ones. When they do it phonetically.
Listen, we Gen Xers, we invented texting, by the way, but we'll get into that in a little bit. The last one for this evening, left-handed people. So all you left-handed people out there, pay attention. Left-handed people cannot write Mandarin Chinese. Yep.
Really?
Left-handed people cannot write Mandarin Chinese. And do you know why?
No.
Because they write right to left.
You would think that would make it easier for a left-handed person.
Nope, because you're
'Cause
writing
then they wouldn't be going over their writing. They would actually be, well, yeah, okay.
exactly.
Now that I just did it, I got it.
Viking Brewer, challenge accepted. I will now teach my son how to write it. LOL.
Nice.
Because if I remember correctly, yes, everything is right to left. It's backward for the Chinese, but writing Mandarin Chinese, you're writing the strokes left to right, going right to left. You can't do it.
I think if you tried hard enough, you could, but how many Mandarin Chinese people are actually going to try that hard?
Yeah. Probably none of them, because that's
It's not like it's going to make a difference in their life,
True.
Oh, I can write Mandarin Chinese. Oh, I'm rich.
Hey, listen.
You know.
If there's going to be two major languages in the future, it's going to be Chinese and English.
Even Lady Death says, I know, right, Viking. I take that as a challenge.
And there you go. Well, my friends, that is today's useless information from the Useless Information book written by Noel Botham and the Useless Information Society. I do not make a penny off of this, but I have no problem saying, hey, go out and buy it. If you see it, go buy it, read it. It's awesome. I highly recommend it. It's simple as that. And it's a quick read. We're just taking our time and enjoying it. Yeah.
Yes.
Because
that's some good useless stuff right there, my friend.
it really
But you know what
is.
that means? That means it's time for, holy crap, who's farting? Jesus Christ, you're killing me. Jesus. Sorry. Somebody in here, one of these dogs is in here letting out farts like he's firing a freaking 50 cal.
Oof. That's rough.
Yeah, it almost worse than getting gas. My eyes are watering.
Fire in the hole.
But that means that it is time, my friends, for the Sully Show Dad Jokes of the Week. Yes, the one bit of the show that keeps Viking Brewer coming back and driving Echo crazy at the same time.
Yes.
Viking Brewer says step one, learn to write left-handed. Step 2, learn Mandarin. Step 3, profit.
Nice.
Now write that backwards. Anyway,
Nice.
if you want to blame anybody for the dad jokes of the week, you can blame the world's best daughter, Miss Kaylin. She's the one that brought it up. Yes.
Oh, lovely.
Damn it! I forgot Sammy was here.
Oh, hold on a minute. I got a response for that.
What are you people? On dope?
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Just for you, Viking Brewer, a little quick 5-banger here. That didn't sound right. My wife asked me to go get 6 cans of Sprite from the grocery store. I realized when I got home that I had picked 7 up.
That was a womp womp.
And by the way, it was Sprite, not Spite. You listen closely at it again. I screwed that one up too. Yes, Brewer, that was a giggity.
All right.
Up next, Sully.
Yes.
Why do bees have sticky hair?
Oh, I don't know. Why do bees have sticky hair?
Because they use a honeycomb.
You even got the crickets on that one.
All right, so here's another one for you then, Sully.
All right, bring it on.
Why do some couples go to the gym?
I don't know. Why do some couples go to the gym?
Because they want their relationship to work out.
Jesus Christ!
I like that one.
I gave you both, the womp womp and the laughter.
All right. What do you call an angry musician flipping someone off?
I don't know. What?
A songbird.
He jeopardizes my ability to effectively govern this student body.
Well, makes you look like an ass is what he does, Ed.
Yeah, but I'm the best looking ass you'll ever see. Ah. All right, and the last one for the night. Sully,
Yes.
what's the most detailed oriented ocean? What is the most detail oriented ocean?
The most detail-oriented ocean.
Mm-hmm.
I do not know.
The Pacific.
Why?
Pacific.
Yeah, no.
Detail oriented. It took me a minute to get that one too.
I mean, I get it.
The bad part is, I had to read the 6 cans of Sprite line like 6 or 7 times before I figured it out.
Wow.
It just wasn't clicking, you know.
Well, I've got something for that.
Now that's a real badge. I'm a real cop, and this is a real fucking gun.
Yes, it is. And that, my friends, is this week's edition of the Sully Show's Dad Jokes of the Week.
Which, by the way, I am working on the intro. It's going to look amazing.
Along with about 20 other things. Now, Sully?
Let me explain. No, there is too much. Let me sum up. Buttercup is Mary Humperdinck in a little less than half an hour. So all we have to do is get in, break up the wedding, steal the princess, make our escape. After I kill Count Rugen.
There doesn't leave much time for dilly-dallying.
Viking Brewer? Wow.
Whoops.
The Viking Brewer says, giggity goo. He says, well, I feel like I've been banged out multiple times.
I got news for you, pal. You ain't leading but 2 things right now. Jack and shit. And Jack left town.
And the shit stinks.
Yes. Because that's one big pile of shit.
Yes, sir. Now, Sully.
Yes.
How many times, okay, have you and I sat here on the show and we've had people come into the chat room that we didn't really know how to say their name, or how many articles have we come across in our 15 years where we've had some really effed up names to try to figure out how to say them?
A lot.
Okay.
Way too many to even count.
Yeah.
You ever met
that is for
anybody?
Sure. Will says hundreds.
Yeah,
and that's
no
just in
more.
the time that he's been here.
Yeah, there's a lot.
I would say a couple thousand at least.
Yeah.
Damn the man! Save the empire!
Just saying. There's a list.
Yes, there.
That list
That's a lot.
is like
That's a miles long.
yeah. And don't get me wrong, I know Sammy hasn't even been here for all of them, but ever since he has been, him and Lady Death have been clipping them left and right. There's a lot.
Yes, there is.
There's a lot.
Now,
so why are you bringing this up?
well, one of the ways that we figure out how, or that we try, let me specify that, we try to figure out how to say these names is we try to sound it out kind of phonetically, right?
Yes. Yes, I would say
You know,
so,
it,
yes.
it gives us an idea, you know. And that's also how you teach kids to talk, you know, well, sound it out, you know, sound out each letter, blah, 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 and all that good shit.
Aloha.
Exactly. And then you put it all together. Now, you would think
Yes.
that at a college graduation,
Oh, yes.
saying somebody's name,
Would be smart.
for example, like the name Thomas.
Oh, yes, Thomas.
Okay. That
Well,
would be
wait a minute.
very easy to do.
Wait a minute. When it comes to Thomas, there are people who spell their name Thomas, but actually pronounce it Tomas. So,
The difference is
Yeah.
most of the ones that do that, they take the H out.
yes.
They
But,
spell it Tomas instead of Thomas.
or they'll say, well, the H is silent.
Yeah, your name's Thomas if the H is there. Deal with it. Well,
It's Tomas,
Um,
damn it.
right. And we do have video for this.
Oh,
okay?
yes, we do.
Thomas Jefferson University.
Excuse me, it is Thomas Jefferson University.
Yeah, kiss my ass. Had to apologize to their graduates because the announcer mispronounced their name.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's not a last name thing. And so just play the video.
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, let's just, yeah.
Center for Thomas Jefferson University's commencement is apologizing for butchering names during the ceremony. Take a listen.
Sire Uvun Jinju Brinan.
What?
Maristellan Brabazan Carr. Victoria Lee Zubitros.
What?
What the heck? Victoria Elizabeth.
Now, now the fact, first and foremost, the fact that there's an older lady ripping apart this announcer.
Yeah, there is a video out, and it's hilarious. Okay, there's a kid named Thomas something. I don't remember what his full name was.
Well, let's go on. Let's go.
Okay, yeah,
on.
go ahead.
Not what she said.
Now, and you should see what she does to Thomas. So Thomas Jefferson University shared the video, obviously, of their commencement. This is for their nursing school. And then the school now issued a statement saying it was, quote, due to the way that the phonetic spellings were presented on the speaker's cards. They said the presenter did not look at the standard names from the book in front of her, instead choosing to only focus on the phonetic spelling.
No.
Yeah, yes,
No.
yes.
No. No. You are, listen, don't get me wrong. I get it. The school needs to apologize. That is not what I'm saying. There is no excuse for that.
No, I agree 1,000,000%. Now, just part of what their apology said in the letter that you're saying there says, "We are deeply sorry for any disappointment this may have caused. The mispronunciations occurred due to the way phonetic spellings were presented on the speaker's cards." But the problem is, she only looked at the phonetic spellings. She did not look at the freaking names on the list,
now,
which did not have the phonetic spellings with them.
I want to know what my name would be like.
Well, I want to find this other video because...
Well, let's finish this one. Let's finish this one
Okay,
first.
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
You need to do both. So the university added that it is deeply sorry for any disappointment that it may have caused, and that all graduates deserve to have their names read properly.
You had one job, right? I have a feeling they're going to do a voiceover on that one.
That was such an Adam response.
Like, are they talking about me? Okay, I'm that person. All right.
Am I Lisa Bot?
No. Listen. No. No. How do you screw up Elizabeth or Sarah?
Good question.
Like, Sarah is the easiest name to pronounce. It's either S-A-R-A or S-A-R-A-H. I've never seen it spelled any different. You can't even say Sarah is C-A-R-A because that's Cara or Kara.
I'm going to send you another video.
Okay.
I'll send it to you through our usual chat.
Okay.
This one, it's still from a news broadcast, but...
Does it have Thomas on there?
It gives, yes. It gives the video, you can hear it a lot more clearer.
Imagine waiting years for...
Oh, stop it.
And Thomas is one of the names in there. He's about 30 seconds in.
Okay. So let's do that. Let's take a look at this one here.
Viking Viewer says, were they using Chat GPT to announce the names? And Will says, I think they should just have the graduate say their name as they're coming up.
My name
I'm Thomas, and it took me 8 years to graduate, but I'm here, man.
Listen, I was on the 10-year plan, okay? And in all actuality, I was on the 10-year plan, just a little bit late. Anyway.
We'll leave that one.
All right. Let's see this one. This is from ABC News 7.
Imagine waiting years for your school graduation day, and this happens.
Sayer Uvun Jinju Brinan.
I mean, listen. That alone, like, look at the look on this girl's face.
Mm-hmm.
That's a what? Did you? Huh? No. No.
Are you saying my name?
I mean, like, she even did the.
Huh?
What the fuck was that?
Oh, just wait.
Victoria Lee Zubeth Ross.
How do you get that? Elizabeth Bruce. 3 names.
Obviously somebody who doesn't know how to read phonetically.
Clearly. And the best part is, did you see? Look at the reaction of the girl when she hears her name.
Mm-hmm. Brewer says, "Is this a trap?"
She's just like, "Oh my God!" Here, I'll rewind it. Listen.
Victoria Lee Zubeth Ross.
And that's the first. Oh my God! Just oh my God!
Yep.
It's crazy.
Let it get to Thomas and watch what he does.
Yeah, I want to hear this one.
Alina Zubeth Camp.
Okay. Melina? What? No.
Tom Mulme.
Holy crap.
Thomas.
Okay. The news anchor just now could not even hold it in.
Yep.
And the best part is this kid, Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
Tom Mulme.
Look at the look on his face. What?
Thomas.
You can hear him yell Thomas.
Yep. Big Tank says, I'm surprised they didn't blame the protest for screwing up everything.
Is that on purpose?
What the heck happened there?
And,
it happened yesterday at Thomas Jefferson University in Pennsylvania. The video went viral where people say she might have tried to read the names phonetically. She was replaced about 10 minutes into the ceremony.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown.
She was replaced 10 minutes into the ceremony. 10 minutes. This went on for 10 minutes.
Yep. Will says, and I paid thousands and thousands of dollars for them to fuck up my name.
Yeah. Yeah.
Brewer says, just remember the person reading that is probably making 3 figures. I think he meant 6 figures. Which he did. Will says 50 students must be pissed.
Now, for the record, this is a institution for education.
Of higher learning.
Yes. Of higher learning.
Of higher learning.
And the nursing department. This is not the name of a prescription medication that they have to memorize. It's
right.
Freaking first names.
And last name, Bruce. How do you screw up Bruce?
She just did.
I saw that on our local news tonight. I'm like, oh God, yeah, we gotta talk about this.
And don't get me wrong. Like, listen, the fact that the university apologized, okay? Absolutely, they have to do PR, they have to do whatever, because those kids are going, I spent all this money to get my degree, either a bachelor's in nursing or even an RN, which is a difficult program to begin with.
Oh, yeah. Extremely difficult.
And let's just screw up the names.
Yeah. Nakaya says those students deserve to have their name reread. And how the hell would she say my name?
Oh, Na Kai Ya. Or
no, she. Well, and part of her problem too was she was combining first names, middle names, and last names. There's the one that had where Bruce was the last name. She started from Elizabeth.
Wait a minute.
Elizabeth Bruce.
I got it. Here you go. This is for Will, because I know he'll get the joke, and anybody who knows music might get the joke as well. Will I am. Will I am.
Will I am.
Will I am.
Will you please come to the front?
Will I am.
Oh my God.
I mean,
all that from an institution of higher learning where you would think, and you wouldn't think if there were, difficult names, like somebody that, came from a foreign country that had, a reason to have the phonetic spelling there.
Yes, that's a different story.
You need. That I can understand you having that. Why the hell did you have the phonetic way of saying things for a name as simple as Molly or Thomas or a last name of Bruce? You don't need phonetic spellings for those.
Will says that
My neighbor.
Will says his name tag for Best Buy were 3 stars and we.
My neighbor, his first name is Shitoshi.
Bless you.
Okay. I could understand them having phonetic spellings for that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But, I mean, for some of the names, as badly as she was screwing those up, you'd think you were in a foreign land at their graduation.
It doesn't make any sense.
No, it's definitely one of those things that makes you go, and I hope we still have money in the bank. What the fuck?
Yeah. I mean, listen, this was a national news because it's an accredited university, so obviously everybody was covering it. But come on, really? How do you for 10 minutes?
I don't know why it took them that long to replace her.
You're a college educated person.
You would think.
And you're butchering up the simplest of names.
Mm-hmm.
Just read it from the damn program and go, oh, it's Elizabeth. Victoria Elizabeth Bruce. There it is, folks. I did it, and I never even saw the paper.
Thomas William McEnany.
Did it? Could you imagine what my name would be like if it was butchered? If you screw up Matthew, there's a problem.
Mate 2.
No, it would have to be Matt Ew.
Crazy. I mean, you know, and like I said, she was combining parts of the names together. She was smashing the middle of the middle name down past and the last name together.
Just to kind of bring this full circle, ancient Greece.
There you go.
Everything
Mandarin
was
Chinese,
combined.
my friends.
Everything was combined, no spaces. I feel bad for the students. I really do. But the fact of the matter is they let this woman continue 10 minutes in.
It's all about the space. About the space. No pity.
You stop that right now, sir.
Hey, things pop in the head. You know they got to come out.
It's true.
Wait, that doesn't sound right either.
It's true.
Giggity. Woohoo.
I want you to hold these against your chest, stand against the wall, and they're going to take a photograph of you.
Why don't you go shove them up your ass?
Because it would hurt a lot, Warren.
No, it would probably hurt a lot.
It would, because it would hurt a lot, Warren.
Just saying. Just saying.
My name ain't Warren. Well, friends, obviously you can tell that we're off to a great start because we didn't even get to the continuation of our memorabilia because holy crap, we still got more of that. So we may be able to do that after the world record story. Are we doing rapid fire again?
You know what? I'll just do one story in the rapid fire. That way we can get to the...
All right. Sounds good. Because 6 minutes till break, we really don't have that time to do all those. And, you know, it's funny. Will also says you'd be surprised what people stick up there. I can tell you this. You're right. We've covered a lot of them on our show. But the one thing that we have never seen and has never been reported in the United States is a gerbil up the butt. Just saying. It is an urban legend. Urban legend.
That's the only reason for that is that they have Quagmire's medical records sequestered.
Also true. Also true. Also true.
Yeah.
Will says, no, that's not true. You can have that. No, it's never been proven.
I tell you what, Sully, let's do this. So this way we can go right into that article. Just let me do the one world record story real quick.
Oh, okay. We can do that.
All right. So this is week 100 of the Sully Show having at least one world record story within the show.
Yes.
Brewer says, I want to say challenge accepted, but... So this week, we're only going to do one story out of the rapid fire. We will get back to the rapid fire next week. But the world record we're going to talk about tonight is the loudest female burp.
Oh.
Now, passing wind on either end is completely natural, okay? Yes. But possibly not as loudly as Elissa Cagnani. See how that's done? Here you go.
Stop it.
She can burp at a pitch of 107.0 decibels.
Yikes.
107.0 decibels. That's comparable to hearing a jackhammer from a distance of 1 meter away. That's also comparable to something I'm really not too keen on hearing today or any other day. But hey, you go, girl.
All right.
So there you go. Elissa Cagnani holds the record for holds the world record for the loudest female burp at 107 decibels.
Yikes.
So that's your world record story for the 100th live show in a row right here on the Sully Show. Sully, still got 2.5 minutes left.
We do, and it looks like I'm going to be proving people wrong. Because, yeah. One, where are these documents of gerbils being up somebody's butt? And two, that gerbil would rip apart the butt so quick that, yeah, it ain't happening.
I mean, unless they sedated it, but then it would get crushed. It would get crushed just by the sphincter muscle.
Yeah. Well,
you think.
I can tell you that it's called gerbiling. Okay, gerbiling. And according to multiple sources, including Snopes, which Snopes I kind of do a little iffy on lately.
Yeah.
With certain things, but there is, and I quote, absolutely no physical evidence stating or showing that somebody had put a gerbil up their butt. Some variations of reports suggest that the rodent be covered in psychoactive substance such as heroin before being inserted. However, there is no evidence of the practice. And not only that, long teeth, nails, digging and burrowing, it's going to hurt like fucking hell.
Yeah.
And they can get out of any small space. So.
Yeah, you would think that would make national news. Man dies while trying to put a gerbil up his butt.
This wouldn't just be a, hey, no, this is true. This has happened. We have physical evidence. Viking Bro, why am I looking this up and not in not in incognito mode? Well, my friends, yeah. So
Brewer, blame it on the Sully Show.
Blame it on us. We'll take full responsibility for those searches. But at the same time, if you find it and prove me wrong, and you have to prove me wrong, it needs to be a credible source.
Yes.
Prove me wrong. I want to see the papers. I want to see the pictures. I want to see the articles, and not from JoeBlow.com.
You tell my wife why. It was a subject that came up during the show, and you know your husband is a curious son of a bitch and a dumbass at the same time, so there you go.
Brewer, here's the reason. You're helping the Sully Show do some research. Done. And I will absolutely take full blame on that. But with that being said, we got to take a break. When we come back from the break, we will finish our celebrity memorabilia sold at auction list. Hopefully, we'll get into the trailer park. If not, we'll do I Can't Believe I Read That. But we will always have the dumbass of the week. So keep it locked in. You are listening and watching The Sully Show right here on Accidental Punch TV. We will be right back. Oh, yes, we will.
This is Brady Wong. Don't touch that dial or button or whatever it is you're listening to this on, because you're listening to The Sully Show on More Like Radio.
When I served, my work was critical, and I don't feel like that's the case anymore.
I lost all of my friends when I got out. Had to start my whole life over.
I didn't know what to do each day. Then my marriage hit a real rough patch.
It got so bad that I was even thinking about suicide. I called the Veterans Crisis Line. I tell my buddies to call in case they ever need it.
When I retired, things slowed way down and lots of bad memories came back. I still go through tough times, but I'm glad I called.
You are not alone.
You are not alone.
You are not alone.
The person on the other end of the line isn't going to judge. Lots of responders are veterans too.
We all need to take care of ourselves. If you're going through a rough time, call the Veterans Crisis Line.
Basically telling Pepper Potts, Pepper Potts, Merle's Inlet. Wow. Same setting, whatever, however, freaking hell. Wow. Western Echo says R. Kelly being a douche. In related news, science states that 2 by 2 does in fact equal 4. Well, 2 times 2. Wow. You know who would like it? Wow. Holy crap.
You want to try that one again? He says he's going to he's going to reset his phone and
gifted to hidden nature. Wow. Holy shit. Western Echo says Netflix. Wow. Holy crap.
You want me to try it?
Sure.
VGD specializes in making your memories come to life. Memorabilia from your time in the military, law enforcement, the medical field, or maybe about your own home business. We can get you squared away. Check us out. Reach out to us at VGDshop.com or on Facebook at Facebook.com/VeteranGardenDeco and hang some VGD on your wall today.
Have you ever been browsing the interwebs and you found that one video or article where you say to yourself, you know, that person's a real complete and total dumbass? Well, if you have, we want it! You can send it to us to accidentalpunch@gmail.com with the subject line, Dumbass of the Week. Tell us who you are, put the link to the video or article right there in the body, and send it on in. If you don't want to do that, make sure to join our Discord channel. If you click on the link when you're in our Twitch chat, you can join for free. And you can post that video or article right in our Dumbass of the Week channel. The Dumbass of the Week every Tuesday right here on Accidental Punch TV and The Sully Show. Join the awesomeness you know you wanna.
Hi, this is Kane Hodder, better known as Jason from Friday the 13th, Victor Crowley from Hatchet. You are watching and listening to The Sully Show. Keep there or I'll kill you.
We're back.
Well, I'm back. JT will be back in a minute. Yep. Dare to be stupid, Weird Al Yankovic. Yay! I think that's fitting for some of the things that we do here on the show. Just saying. Huge possibility. Maybe just a little bit. Big Tank says comes back to theaters in about a week or so. Which one? Transformers or UHF? Because UHF is amazing. I love it. I was watching it the other day. Just putting it out there. Just saying. Which, by the way, the pictures that I showed you of the bears, the one thing that I missed was the 3 cubs were actually in the trees. Yeah. It's interesting, to say the least. Transformers cartoon movie. Yes. Oh, yeah. Isn't it the anniversary of Transformers? Pretty sure it is. I think it is. I know I have the anniversary DVD that came out. Let's see. Transformers. The movie. 1986 film. Let's take a look. 1986 came out. So it's coming up. 2 more years. 2 more years, and it'll be 40. 2 more years, it'll be 40. It's crazy. Yikes. What are the odds? I was 6 when that came out. Holy crap. Lady that says, who beat me at what? I don't know. Who beat you at what? I have no idea. It's crazy, I tell you. Crazy. Well, while we wait for JT to get back, let's get right down to the nitty gritty because, well, we have to just to keep moving things along. And we're going to continue our list. Big Tanks also says, and we still watch them. Yes, we do. Which reminds me, you never answered my question about 2 months ago on a certain thing that, yeah. Let's see. I believe we left off on Breakfast at Tiffany's, which sold for $811,000 at auction. Well, the next one on the list, holy crap, can't believe this is happening. Crazy, I tell you. JT's probably doing something with the dogs. So, yeah, we're just going to move on. We're going to move right along. This next one, where we start off, has to do with Olivia Newton-John. Now, for most people, you're probably like, what could have sold for so much for Olivia Newton-John? Well, how about her black spandex outfit from Greece? You're probably saying to yourself, do tell. Well, the good thing is, I will tell. Because the black leather outfit from Greece sold. Not as expensive as Darth Vader, by the way, but sold for $162,000. $162,000. This is the same exact outfit that Olivia Newton-John, who was skin and bone to begin with anyway, had to be sewn into. She had to be sewn into it. I don't know how, but she did. Look, guys, JT's back. JT's a little grumpy at the moment. Which dog did you kill?
3 out of 4.
3 out of 4. Well, there you go. And they are now all in their crates.
Well, 2 are in their crates, and the other 2 don't have crates in the bedroom, so they're on the bed.
Ah, well, there you go. Banished to the room. So while you're catching your breath, the first one on our list for the celebrity memorabilia that sold was Olivia Newton-John's black spandex outfit from Greece at $162,000.
Nice.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. $162,000.
That's crazy.
And as I was saying, it's the same outfit that Olivia Newton-John had to get sewn into in order to do those scenes for the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they were taking her out of it, they had to cut it all open and sew it back up. What are the odds of that?
Yeah, I mean, greasing her up in that case, I don't think would have done any good.
Nope, not at all. Not at all. The next
Big Tank says, what about her leotard from Physical? Well, those are a little bit more flexible than them shiny leather pants.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Now this next one is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of interesting history behind this one.
Certainly is.
The dark blue gown.
Yes.
That Princess Diana wore while she was dancing with John Travolta in the White House back in 1995. Her iconic Travolta dress went on auction in December of 2019, and it was no surprise when it fetched a hefty sum of $347,000.
That's a lot.
$347,000 for that dress. I mean, again, if you have the money to throw away, go for it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely go for it.
But for people like us, just give us 10% of that.
Yeah.
I'll be happy.
Will says that he hears butter is pretty good. And that was for the Olivia Newton-John dress outfit.
Yeah, margarine doesn't quite work as well.
No, it does not. No, it does not. Well, the next one.
Yeah. Speaking of something that doesn't work well.
True, only because of what happened.
Right.
Only because of what happened. And it's more because, well, yeah, anger gets the better of people. But the tennis racket that Serena Williams smashed during her 2018 U.S. Open final defeat to Naomi Osaka. Oh, I'm sorry. Naomi Osaka.
It's closer than she was, I'll tell you that.
Even though we know it's Naomi Osaka. Sold at auction for $20,000. Almost $21,000. So there's the racket before and after she smashed it.
Yeah, see, that's not too surprising on that. So that's really not that well. I mean, for a tennis racket, yeah.
I wonder if
for sports memorabilia,
sued her. I wonder if Wilson sued her because she damaged a racket that had their their logo on.
Hell no. Nope. They gave her a freaking raise.
Right? Yay! Thanks for using our racket.
Guess what was all over ESPN and every other sports broadcast that night and the next day?
Absolutely.
Wilson tennis rackets.
Wilson tennis racket getting smashed. Thank you. Come again.
Now, this next one I get to do probably one of my worst ever impressions, but I'm going to do it anyway.
I'm afraid of this.
Happy birthday, Mr. President. Yes, the dress that Marilyn Monroe wore when she sang that, which was covered in 2,500 rhinestones.
Damn.
And rumor has it that this was also so tight-fitting that she had to be sewn into it on the day of JFK's birthday party.
Yes.
Sold at auction at Christie's in 1999 for the measly sum.
Measly.
The measly sum.
This is pocket
of
change.
$1,267,500.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. Whoever has that dress, God bless you.
Yeah.
God bless you.
What's the matter, Miss Nikaya? You didn't like the way I sang that?
Oh, she is yelling at you?
I know how to get to her now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
What we got next?
You're doomed for that one, that's for sure. Well, the next one also sold at Christie's auction. And it's a bowl. Not just any bowl. It is a silver dog bowl owned by Joan Rivers. And that baby went for $13,750.
Now, how do we know that that wasn't Spike Dudley's water bowl?
Right? Oh, poor Spike. Everybody picks on Spike. I love Spike.
Hey, give me credit for going back that far with a wrestling reference.
I was about to say, the fact that you went that far with Spike and wrestling, impressive.
There you
impressive.
Go. There you go.
But this bowl itself, a dog bowl, silver, $13,750. No.
From Tiffany.
I
Tiffany
know.
bowl. Yeah.
No.
You mean the fact that it was made by Tiffany doesn't give it any extra value?
I don't care. I would never spend that much on a dog bowl.
Well, this one you might. Because knowing how big of a movie guy you are.
And I'm a pretty big movie guy. I'm a huge movie guy. Clearly, look behind me.
Yes.
Just
do you remember the movie Metropolis?
I do remember Metropolis. Such a great movie, too.
Okay. Well, a 1927 Metropolis movie poster, one of only 4 known to exist, was purchased by a private collector by the name of Ralph DeLuca.
Oh, Ralph.
He owns the New Jersey-based film memorabilia company Movie Archives, beat out 3 other bidders to win this extremely rare piece of film history. He got it in 2005 for the paltry sum of $690,000.
Damn.
690, almost $750,000.
Damn. That's crazy.
That's a piece of paper that I think is worth that money.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would rather spend that money on Darth Vader's helmet. I'm just putting it out there, okay?
I'm with you there.
Just
or maybe
it out
even
there.
Michael Jackson's fedora.
Yeah, Michael Jackson's fedora is good to have, but I don't think I would spend that much on it.
Well, I said or.
Darth Vader helmet, yes. Absolutely.
Well, what about this next one?
Well, this next one is another piece of movie memorabilia.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to lie. It's from Titanic, and it's very beautiful. It's a beautiful red dress. It's the same exact red dress that Kate Winslet wore during the movie.
And she looked damn good in it.
She did. And you know what? She still looks good.
Yes, she does.
She looks good. Well, this dress sold for $330,000 in 2012. Which means if somebody wanted to sell it now, it would probably be double that.
Probably go for $1 million, maybe a little more.
But it is the same dress that Deborah L. Scott designed specifically for Kate Winslet's Rose, and for when they first meet. So if you go back and watch, you'll see that this is the dress she wore, and the shoes go with it, I believe, too.
Yep.
So the fact that it's one of the highest-grossing movies of all time, behind Avatar and Avengers and Avatar and a couple others, but it's still up there.
Yep.
Magnifique.
I mean, it would be a very nice piece to add to your collection.
It really would.
Just
it really
not mine.
would. But honestly, this next one would be even bigger.
Does the name Andy Warhol cause anything to pop to mind?
So much.
Well, he was known as a leading pop art figure. Quote, he was a generous man and always gave us little gifts. But they've been lying around the attic ever since, and we have decided now was the time to sell him or sell them. And that was said by Jeffrey Warhol, one of his nephews.
Oh, yeah. There it is.
So they auctioned off several of his items, one of which is this silver or signature silver wig.
I mean, that's a pretty good wig. A lot of people would go for that for sure.
Yeah. Now, he died in 1987.
He did.
2006, they auctioned him off. They raked in $10,800.
Damn.
For the wig. $10,800 for a guinea pig with no legs.
I wonder how much William Shatner's toupee went for. I mean, come on. Doesn't anybody want to know?
Did they auction it off?
I don't know. We can look.
Well, you do this next one. I'm going to look up.
Oh, you mean one of my favorite film series. One of my favorite film series where a fully restored version of James Bond's Aston Martin DB5, the same exact car that appeared in Goldfinger, sold. There's the Aston Martin right there, folks. Sold. Right there we go. $6.4 million. Now, I'm a car guy. Don't get me wrong. I love muscle cars. I'm not too big on the imports. But the Aston Martin DB5, movie geek night, like, you want it. You want that Eleanor from Gone in 60 Seconds, which is a 1967 Shelby GT500. The DeLorean, Ecto-1, the Trans Am, Knight Rider. You want all of those cars. $6.4 million. It's crazy. Absolute crazy.
If what I am seeing is correct, the wig worn by William Shatner in the Paradise Syndrome sold for $3,107.
Wow. All right, not bad.
Well, this he sold one of his kidney stones. One of his kidney stones for $25,000. which, by the way, paid for the building of a house by Habitat for Humanity.
Oh, well, there you go.
But anyway, back to what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Ooh, here we go. Here we go.
This one I thought you would like.
Ooh, I like this one. Yes. Michael Jackson's famous white glove. This is a glove that was worn by Jackson when he famously moonwalked across the stage for the first time at the 1983 Motown 25 television special.
Billie Jean, not my lover.
Of course, you know, it has become a trademark for him.
Well, yeah.
Sold it to a Hong Kong businessman, Hoffman Ma. In 2009.
No, you didn't do it right.
No, I did it the way I wanted to.
It's Hold Fvm and Ma.
Just like Jeffa.
Dunham.com.
No. But anyway, Michael Jackson's glittery glove crystals.
It sparkles.
It's sparkly. It sold for $350,000.
That's a lot of money for a glove.
Yes, it is.
Just saying.
I mean, I think the crystals on that glove probably appraised for more than that.
Yeah, but the next one. Yeah, I'm just going to show it.
Yikes.
Elizabeth Taylor's jewelry collection. Sold for a record-breaking $116 million. The pearl necklace you see on the screen right now.
You want the pearl necklace? Oh, sorry.
Which had pearls, diamond, and rubies in it. Sold for $11.8 million alone.
Sorry, went a little ZZ Top on you there. I apologize.
That's all good. It's all good. Now, however, this also is, at the time, which was 2011, most expensive pearl ever sold at auction. The record was recently surpassed with one of Marie Antoinette's pearls, which sold for $36 million.
I can see why that would surpass.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Nothing against Elizabeth Taylor, but you know, and
no shame meant in any way.
Yep. None whatsoever. None whatsoever. But you're gonna like this next one.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's the music side of you, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, all props to the king.
Absolutely.
All props to the king of music. I mean, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. However, even Will said, holy shit.
However.
Yes, however. I would not be one who would be willing to spend $15,000 in 2009 for a lock of hair that was trimmed from his head, supposedly from his head.
Well,
in 1958.
I mean, if you're a mad scientist, you could technically clone yourself a Elvis.
Only if it had skin tags on it.
True, or it had the was it the bulb at the end of the hair?
Bulb, which is the skin tag. Yeah. Bulb, skin tag,
DNA.
But here's the kicker: not only did they spend $15,000 for said lock of hair.
Yep.
They also paid $3,300 in auction house fees.
Woof.
So $18,300 for a little piece of his hair.
Yikes.
But a shirt that once belonged to him also sold for $52,000.
Interesting. Interesting indeed. And I could see that happening too, by the way.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. without a problem.
Now, obviously, this next one needs to have a little bit of an introduction. Because you can't do it justice unless you have something to do, you know, a little bit of background for. And we're going to do that.
At first, I was thinking it was going to be like the music from the movie. But then suddenly it popped in my head that maybe it's just one iconic line.
Well, I mean, yes and no. Here he is, folks. Batman.
I'm Batman.
The Batman.
Or is it, I'm Batman?
No. He says, I'm Batman. Without any type of voice changer or anything like that.
No, gonna be this, like this. I'm Batman.
No. Because this suit that you see right here in the picture, worn by Michael Keaton in Batman Returns, sold for $41,250 in a 2017 auction.
Yeah, it seems low to me.
It's still pretty high, especially since it outbeat the Superman costume from '78 that went back to auction because it failed its $40,000 bid. Yep. Crazy, right?
Right. Well,
at least I think so.
I think I can one-up you. And I think we should probably do this as the last one for tonight.
I agree.
But I think I can one-up you on this one.
Well, I mean, if you're going to one-up me, first of all, because, you know, obviously I can see what it is.
Yes.
But
Will says that Batman is superior.
He is, especially, well, you know, it's Superman. Anybody makes Superman look like a wimp. Superman needs the power of Earth's red star.
Yes, and together they both made one of the worst movies I have ever seen.
Well,
but we won't go into that.
That's Zack Snyder. That's not, you know, that's not their fault. Not their fault. But if we're gonna do it, then we got to do it right as well.
Let's do it.
Because why not?
You pain in the ass.
That's right.
I'm assuming you're playing the music from Indiana Jones
I am.
in the background. Well, let's preface it by saying this. This item was estimated to only fetch a mere $5,000.
What?
Yes. It's estimated to fetch, he was only going to get $5,000. It was the whip. Originally donated by Harrison Ford to the Institute of Archaeology in London to help build a new center for conservation and museum science at the University College of London University. Try to say that 3 times fast.
Bless you.
Sold. Now again, remember, only estimated to make $5,000. You know, make around $5,000. Will says that's in my price range. Yes, I said mange. Damn it!
Come on.
But it sold for $35,460.
Damn.
Not including the fees.
So it went for about 38 to 40,000 with the fees.
Yeah,
give or take.
So you know, only 60 times what they estimated.
Yeah.
it was going to bring.
And let's see, there's 1, 2, 3. You know what? We're just going to finish these real quick. There's only 4 left.
Okay.
There's only
Let's
4
get
left. So this next one. One of my favorites.
Got to be kidding me.
One of my favorites. There she is, Scarlett Johansson. No, she didn't go up for sale. But Scarlett Johansson used a tissue, which reportedly sold on eBay for $2,050. The star said she caught a cold from co-star Samuel L. Jackson. I can see that. But she did actually say that it did go sell for that because she talked about it on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno. So, yeah. And not only that, but she gave the proceeds to charity, which is awesome.
Now, that's ridiculous. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think this next one's a little bit more ridiculous. Lady Gaga's acrylic nail that was found by a crew member backstage from the Born This Way ball tour.
Oh.
They auctioned it off and got $12,000 for it.
Oh.
There's also a letter of provenance from the crew member.
Mm-hmm.
2 photographs of Gaga with and without the nail. An Aviva Stadium staff handbook, an event crew wristband, and a Lady Gaga The Born This Way ball gray crew t-shirt.
I think you pronounced it right the first time.
Aviva? Or I don't know how I said it the first time.
Well, no, you said it right the second time, but I think you actually meant to say it the first one.
Well, I mean to say it right every time, but hello.
Also true.
What you mean to do and what actually happens, 2 totally different universes.
Also true. This next one has to do with J.K. Rowling. Now, whether you like her or not as of late, I don't give a shit because I just don't care. But one of the chairs that she sat in while writing the first 2 Harry Potter books fetched $394,000 in 2016.
Okay.
$394,000.
We need to end this because I'm literally getting a headache just from these last 4. We've got a Kleenex that somebody famous snotted into.
Yep.
We've got a fingernail that came off of somebody's finger on a tour.
Mm-hmm.
And a chair that somebody more than likely farted on several times.
Oh, wait until you read this next one.
Just because she wrote a book sitting in it.
Yep.
I can handle those 3. But this one.
Yeah.
This one hurts.
It really does.
This one hurts.
This is a new one. Not gonna lie. Will you think no now? No. This has a beat. Oh yeah.
Plan on adding about 10 more exclamation points after those 3.
Yep.
Okay. After appearing on the Australian morning program Sunrise, Niall Horan failed to finish his Vegemite-covered toast.
Yeah.
And it wasn't long before the snack ended up on eBay.
Yeah.
And I would agree with the first line of the caption for this picture, perhaps one of the most ridiculous celebrity memorabilia sales. Yeah. Niall Horan's half-eaten toast sold for an astounding $100,000.
$100,000.
You pay me that much, I'll shit in a cup for you. Bum.
Yeah.
For a besides the fact it's covered in Vegemite.
Yeah, don't get me started on that.
we had that conversation a long time ago. Don't want to have it again.
Nope.
So there you go, folks. A list of some of the most ridiculous and highest grossing movie star and, famous people's memorabilia auctions.
Yeah.
That last one damn near gave me an aneurysm.
Yeah. Well,
Will says, how about Toby Keith putting $22 million a month for his own research, like St. Jude, out of his own money, and still, after his death, has it set up to take care of it for 30 years?
Why not?
That's friggin' awesome.
That is awesome.
See, I'm behind that 22 million %. See what I did there?
I did. I see what you did there. Yeah, absolutely. Well, let's see. It's 9:41.
If we go through them quick, we got it.
Which one?
The one where your cursor was just at. I can't believe I read that.
Oh yeah, that one. It's time. I can't believe I read that. Yes, that's right. It's time for I Can't Believe I Read That, where we take 5 news articles from the good old interwebs and, well, we bring them to your attention because you really, really need to know this stuff. You do. This is the stuff that you kind of see on the web and you go, huh? I can't believe I read that. And then you go, ooh, it would be great for the Sully Show. So send it to us, accidentalpunch@gmail.com, or post it in our I Can't Believe I Read That Discord channel. Real simple, real easy, okay? This first one doesn't really say where it's from, but it does have to do with the TSA.
Oh, God.
With the TSA is now trying out
actually doing a job?
No. They are now trying out self-checkout style security screenings.
Yeah, that's going to go over well.
No, I don't have any liquid in my bag.
It's in my butt. Even Will says, oh, God.
Self-service is coming to airports, but in security form. According to a TSA announcement published on Wednesday of last week, Harry Reid International Airport in Las Vegas will unveil a new self-service system for TSA pre-check passengers later this month. The technology was developed with the Department of Homeland Security Science and Technology Directorate, and it's the first of its kind to be launched in the U.S. Okay. Allow me to read Will's comment before I go on here. I have a handle of Jack Daniels just for this ride. Me too. It's going to be a bumpy one, but it's going to be a fantastic one because, oh my God, can you imagine the articles that are going to come out just from this self-checkout thing?
Yeah. Will, you're going to finish off that handle of Jack on my story.
Now, just putting it out there, okay? The self-service line has a digital screen that provides step-by-step instructions for passengers to do the screening on their own. If you need help, you can hit a button on the screen and a TSA employee will pop up virtually to provide assistance. Not a real TSA agent, not like at Walmart where you've got somebody down the line going, oh, the light is flashing. No. A virtual TSA employee. This, don't get me wrong, for this show, okay, this is just a sidebar. For this show, this is going to be perfect fodder for a very long time With that being said, as a bystander looking on the outside, looking in, what the fuck is wrong with you? What? Do you know how many? Oh my God, I can see the headlines now. I can see the headlines now. Seriously, I can. Headline
At least
number
once
one.
a week.
Headline number one. Man caught with heroin up his butt at self-checkout of TSA in an airport. You know it's going to happen.
Will says it's going to be extremely slow. Instead of 2 hours, it will now be 4. Please enjoy the ride.
Buckle up. Buckle up. Now, here's the best part. Once you put your belongings in the basket, it's going to go down a conveyor belt and move onto the body scanner. They have a body scanner. This body can they'll be able to see everything. Your woohoo and everything. No. Scanner provides corrective feedback before the scan so that you can step out and resolve it. Also known as belt buckle is still on. Or your phone case that's got a magnet in it. Me. Or a bracelet that's got a magnet holding it together and you got metal. Or how about my glasses? Take that shit off. Yeah, no kidding. If the issue is not resolved in 3 attempts, then and only then will a TSA officer assist you. This has dumpster fire written all over it, folks. All over it.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
All over it.
Yeah.
What's this next one?
Well, we're going to take a nice little trip all the way to Russia.
Oh.
And there's video.
Oh, boy, there is.
Yes, there is. Police in Russia's Kemerovo region are questioning a man for something that he did at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, there's video, all right.
As you can see in said video, he's being questioned after he drunkenly rode a horse into an apartment building and presented it to his wife.
You know what?
In an attempt to make amends for an argument.
You know what? Listen. Before I even show the video, I'm going to give the guy props on this for 2 reasons. One, he had a fight with the wife.
Hopefully his wife is not terrified of horses.
True. And he's looking for forgiveness. So I get it. And if she's a horse lover, beautiful.
Yeah.
Extreme, but beautiful.
Right. Now, footage of the bizarre scene shows both the large pile of feces the animal left in the building's entranceway, which neighbors are reportedly not too happy about.
Well, I mean...
And the man's many failed attempts to climb on the horse. At one point, the man apparently thought better of trying to fit the horse into the elevator to get to his 5th floor apartment and rode up instead. Local media identifies the man as 33-year-old Sergei Antipov and reports he took the horse from a farm where he used to work.
Oh, God.
Hoping to show up as Prince Charming and make up with his wife.
Yay!
She subsequently recorded the confused-looking horse, which she quipped was a gift for International Women's Day on March 8th inside their tiny apartment. Quote, "Here's a horse standing in my house," she said. Thankfully, the horse is now back at said farm.
You know I'm going to do it, right?
What you got to do, man? We got 10 minutes.
I have to. It fits perfect for me.
Hello, I'm Mr. Red.
A horse is a horse, of course, and no one can talk to a horse, of course. That is, of course, unless the horse is the famous Mr. Ed.
Come on, you knew I was gonna. I had to do it.
Hey, I didn't say a word.
I had to. I had to. It was like perfect timing. Perfect timing. Well, we're gonna go all the way from Russia back to here in the States. Here in the States. It doesn't really say where, does it? No, doesn't really say where, does it? Where a beach park homeowner was fined $74,000. Not bad. After he disconnected his home from the village's water supply. Yep, you heard me right. The homeowner in Beach Park says he was ordered to pay over $74,000 by a court after he disconnected his home from the village's water supply and switched to a well. I don't think they can do that. Putting it out there. He said he decided he no longer wanted the municipal water service and was aware of the village's ordinances. Oh, juicy. The way their ordinance is written gives them unfettered access to the inside of our homes to inspect village property, i.e. their water meter. I don't like the chemicals the water is treated with. Makes sense. Makes sense. He had to add a water filter to his faucet. Now, Shambari, who is a water and sewer contractor, stopped paying his water bill and the village shut off the water 2 months later as expected. So they shut it off. That's on them. It's on there. I'm just putting it out there. So he switched his home back to the existing water well on the property that serviced the house beginning in the 1950s when the residence was constructed. I don't see anything wrong with this. Which one?
What was the gentleman's name again?
Shambari.
Oh, Shambari.
Shambari.
Chicago, Illinois. Outside of he's in Illinois.
Oh, he is he?
Yes.
Ooh. So you've heard of this?
No, I looked it up.
Ah, okay. Well, there you go. Well, the ordinance reads that it is illegal for him to be disconnected from their main once connection is established. However, from his view, they invalidated their own ordinance by disconnecting him. Because they did. They disconnected his water. So, Shambari offered to pay the village for the water he used minus $5 to keep the account in delinquency.
There you go.
Why not? Why not? But according to this, the ordinance says a violator can be fined $50 to $750 per day.
Ooh.
And he was found guilty of the violation earlier this month, and the Lake County Judge George Papas imposed a $323 per day fine, which was lower than what Beach Park officials requested. The $323 per day fine was assessed at 229 days, meaning the total fine that he was ordered to pay was $74,100, including court costs. Yep. But he believes this is a violation of his Eighth Amendment right. Civil disobedience is in the spirit of our American culture, so we've amassed a loud voice of constituents in the village aiming to dethrone the tyrants of the village board who have voted themselves the power to interfere with our lives. We're a blue-collar community who want to be left to our own devices and live in a manner unrestricted by government overreach, he said. Hey, more power to you, dude. Good luck. Hope it all works out. More power to you. Just putting it out there. Where's this next one? What's the next one?
Oh, I didn't hear you say anything.
Well, stop talking.
Didn't hear you say nothing.
I know, and you weren't talking either.
We're going to go from Illinois. We're going to take a nice little trip down to Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas. Yeah.
Yes, sir, where the Little Rascals are being charged in connection with a Texas bank robbery.
Aw.
Yes.
Is there video?
No, there's not. I just looked the video that's lower in the article. It is not of this article.
Oh, that's a bummer.
So, a trio of boys, whom federal authorities dubbed the Little Rascals, were charged Tuesday in connection of the robbery of a Wells Fargo in Houston, Texas. Of course, we all know about who the original Little Rascals were. The alleged robbers were ages 11, 12, and 16.
Wow. You guys are screwed now.
The FBI's Houston field office said in a post on X, the three minors are, quote, charged locally with robbery by threat. Robbery by threat is a second-degree felony.
Ooh.
According to Texas statutes. Due to the trio being minors, the FBI did not release their names or any additional details. Before bringing the Little Rascals into custody, FBI Houston shared surveillance pictures of the trio on March 14th on its X account. Witnesses at the bank told authorities that it was Spanky. He was the lead guy. Yeah, Spanky was the guy in charge.
What about Buckwheat?
Witnesses at the bank told authorities the alleged robbers were between 14 to 18 years old, according to the Social Post. After the alleged robbery, the trio fled on foot.
What about Froggy? Alfalfa?
He was the one telling people what to do.
I mean, you know, come on. We need to know. and for the record, the entire time you were doing that article, I was playing the theme song.
Yeah, when you talk, I can hear it in the background. Weird. It's weird how that does that.
Yeah, well, I'm
11,
going to be
12, and
rewiring
16.
the board.
Come on, guys. Really?
I'm going to be rewiring the board, so yeah, you'll be able to hear more now. All right, this next one, last one.
Ridiculous.
Not bad. And there is video. And yes, I'm going to show the video. This is from looks like a Blink camera, I want to say. And this is watching it go down. Watching it go down. Where?
Going down on?
A husband who is sipping coffee on a porch. Now, mind you, that doesn't go with what JT just said, because he was watching a police pursuit tearing across his yard.
Oh. Get off my grass!
And yes, there is video.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's amazing what you see these days when it comes to technology. Wouldn't you agree, JT?
Most definitely. Otherwise, I probably never would have met you.
That's also true. Also, very, very true. Whoop.
I want to go back in time.
I did something wrong. Hold on a minute. There we go. Let's go back to this. So here we go. The audio is going to play. There you go. You can see he's just, chilling out right there on the porch, drinking his coffee. There's one car going through his yard. And there goes the police right through his yard as well. And he's just like, oh,
jeez.
Well, shit. West Virginia man's quiet coffee on his porch obviously turned into something a little bit more interesting and dramatic. Crystal Bartram whose home security camera captured the unexpected excitement on March 15th, told Storyful, which is from Yahoo, by the way, the video showed the police chase right in our front yard as, my husband watched and sipped his coffee. Listen, what are you going to do? Get off my lawn? No.
Yeah, I mean, they wouldn't hear you anyway.
No. So, Crystal was on her neighbor's porch at the time, scared to death because the jerk almost hit me, and I had to run up onto their porch. And her husband, Mike, watched it all happen. The video ends in a thud for one of the law enforcement vehicles. Bartram said the suspect drove between the trees, but the cop, not so much. The Putnam County Sheriff's Office, Mason County Sheriff's Office, and West Virginia State Police were involved in the chase. It ended with the suspect's vehicle hitting a Mason County deputy's cruiser. The two deputies inside were briefly hospitalized after being a little banged up. The suspect in the incident was named Bernard Legg, 36, of Fraser's Bottom. And go. And go. Fraser's Bottom. Yep.
Talk about stressing the butt.
It's true. That, my friends, is this week's I Can't Believe I Read That. If you have an article or video that you want to send to us, by all means, accidentalpunch@gmail.com or post it in our I Can't Believe I Read That Discord channel.
You people are idiots. Welcome back, dumbass. Dumbass. Got anything for that, dumbass? Well, April Fool, dumbass.
It's time for the Dumbass of the Week.
Dumbasses. Dumbass. You dumbasses? 300 million sperm. That's the one that got through.
Yes, that's right. That is the one that got through. It is now time for the Dumbass of the Week that we have to do very, very quickly. This week, by the way, if you have a contender, send it to us to accidentalpunch@gmail.com. Put Dumbass of the Week in the subject line and tell us who you are. Post the link and we'll use it for the show. Or you can post it in our Dumbass of the Week Discord channel. Real simple, real easy. This week we go all the way to Ohio. Yes, Ohio.
Just a short jaunt to the east for me.
Yeah, not too bad, right? Where a dad was arrested. It happens, right?
All the time.
After the police said he called not once, not twice, but 18 to 19 times in under an hour to complain about his son's homework. JT, the look on your face is just priceless. Priceless, I tell you, priceless. Well, Detective Sergeant.
You gotta warn me about these, okay?
Nope, I don't warn anybody about anything because it makes it more fun and realistic.
Brain cramp warning, please.
Nope, never going to happen. But Detective Sergeant Adam Price of the Oxford Police Department tells Today.com that Adam Sizemore called the police approximately 18 or 19 times in less than an hour. It was disruptive, says Price, adding that his K through 5 school, so there is not an abnormal amount of homework. Sizemore tells Today.com in a voicemail that most of the accusations aren't true. I'm a single dad of a boy and a girl, and I'm trying to do the best I can, and that's all I can do. People make mistakes. Sure. Why aren't you calling the school? Just putting it out there. But Sizemore repeatedly called Kramer Elementary School in Oxford because his son gets homework which takes away from the time he has with him after school. Okay, you know what? I can see that. I was never a very big homework person, but I can see that. Okay, I can see what he's talking about. Well, after that, he got the principal, who was unavailable, so he left him some voicemails repeatedly. During these conversations, Sizemore cursed at the secretaries while making demands of them. And according to the police report, a school resource officer spoke to Sizemore several times on the phone, instructing him to stop calling. The officer also noted that Sizemore's speech was slurred. And he said he was a little more intoxicated and possibly high. The officer wrote in the report that Sizemore continued to curse at me and call me names such as a bitch. It's censored out, but I got no problem saying it. He also told me he was going to make sure I lost my job. I explained to Sizemore that if he called again, I would file a telecommunication harassment charge on him, and I ended up hanging up on him. Makes sense. Makes sense. Then Sizemore called right back with the same behavior that he was warned about. Later on, 2 officers paid a visit to his home, but he did not answer the door. Oh boy. Oh boy. Not good. Not good. On March 1st, he started doing it all again and again, over and over again. Only this time, he called the police station 18 to 19 times, and that was the straw that broke the camel's back, and they went after him. They do have body cam footage that was sent to today.com by the Oxford Police Department, and he was placed under arrest outside his home. No, I do not have that footage. It would be cool if I did, but I don't. But if found guilty, he can face a maximum of $1,000 fine and up to 6 months in jail for each count of telecommunications harassment. For the menacing charge that he's also faced with, he faces $250 fine and up to 30 days in jail. Maybe, just maybe, you'll think before calling the police about your kid's homework. Okay?
Probably not.
Use your brain, dummy. I get it. I'm not a single parent, but I get it. You want to spend as much time with your kid as possible. I get it. You found guilty, there goes your time with your kid. Just putting it out there.
You just sit there at the table with them while they do the homework.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. And don't get me wrong, I understand it. You know, we don't do the homework that we used to do, but it is what it is. That, my friends, is this week's Dumbass of the Week. If you have a contender, send it to us to accidentalpunch@gmail.com or post it in our Dumbass of the Week Discord channel. Oh boy, we got to get out of here. We're running late. I know it sucks, but we got to do it. We gotta. So JT, my friend, go for it.
All right, you can follow me, JT, in a couple of different places to follow the music. On Facebook, just do a search for the JT Hollis fan page, or check us out at jthollismusic.com. For the woodworking, which I just put a really cool picture in the hashtag art channel in our Discord. On Facebook, do a search for Veteran Garden Deco, and on the interwebs, just check us out at vgdshop.com.
That's right. You can also follow me on all of the social media networks that are out there. At The Sully Show and at Accidental Fun. Wow. Clip that. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. At The Sully Show and at Accidental Punch on Facebook, as well as on X. Yes, it sounds like I'm on a drug when I say it that way. The Sully Show on TikTok. Follow us on Kick, D-Live, Twitch. Ring the bell to be notified every single time we go live. YouTube at Accidental Punch. And if you want, Instagram, The Real Sully Show. I'll work on it. I'll work on it. Real simple, real easy. Join us next week for 2 Ewoks in the Park on Monday, where we're tackling episodes 11 and 12 of The Bad Batch. And don't forget to tune in next week for The Sully Show. That's right. We'll be here and we'll be happy. Have a great week, everybody. We'll see you next time. Later.
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
You're listening to The Sully Show. They got the mustard.
Screw you. Hey, dude, instead of complaining about your kid's school, maybe you should go back to school to figure out what the hell 911's for.
That was a good one. All right, guys, we are going to be out of here. We got to get going because, well, let's face it,
We ran over as it was. It happens. It happens.
He was bad, little boy.
Wow, they did a whole new revamp on the raid for streaming. That's crazy.
Cool.
I did not know. That's so cool. Well, anyway, we are going to raid the Viking Brewer. Go over, say hi. He's playing The Legend of Zelda still in chronological order. So make sure you use our wonderful, wonderful saying of Punchers Unite with the Accidental Punch logos. You can just copy and paste and do what you need to do in order to have some fun. And you know what? Go tell them we sent you. We sent you, and be nice to him too, because that's the type of people we are. Guys, we will see you next week. The raid is starting right now. Yes, it is starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Goodbye.